right. We've been learning about our world and creation and how God, who is so amazing and powerful, created the whole world and everything in it. And he wants us to look after our world, doesn't he? Well, I'm going to read you today from this new Bible I've bought. It's called the Rhyming Bible, and I'm going to read you some verses from chapters 2 and 3 of Genesis, which is the very first book of the Bible. So God said to Adam and God said to Eve, "Here's a garden that you can call home, a beautiful paradise place called Eden, where you can just wander and roam. Eat what you like, pluck fruit from each branch, except from the knowledge tree, for that one will show you both evil and good, and sadly, you'll have to leave." So Adam and Eve stayed away from that tree and did all that God said they should. They walked and they talked with him every day, and life was incredibly good. Then one day, the serpent stopped by for a chat, a clever and lying beast. "Take a bite from the knowledge tree's fruit," he said. "I hear it makes quite a nice feast." "God told us we'd die if we ate it," Eve said. "What's God know?" the serpent replied. "He's scared it will make you as clever as him. Just trust me, you're not going to die." Eve trusted the serpent and did what he said. She took one big fateful bite, and Adam did too, and that's when they knew that things were no longer right. "You're naked!" Eve cried. "Yeah, you're naked too," cried Adam. "Quick, grab some plants." And fashioned from fig leaves, first fruit of the loom, a couple of pairs of pants. When God came to call in the cool of the day, Eve and Adam ducked into the trees. When God called their names, they trembled and said, "We're hiding, we're naked, you see." "Who said you were naked?" God sighed. Yes, I see. You've eaten the fruit from that tree." "It's her fault," said Adam, pointing at Eve. "It's the serpent," she cried, "not me." "You each will be punished," God sadly declared. "Just fruits of your fruit-eating fall. The serpent will crawl, and one of Eve's seed will finish him once and for all. Eve will be cursed with pain giving birth, and Adam will crack the earth's crust with hard sweat and toil to bring food from soil, then die and return to the dust." When God had made clothes from animal skins for Adam and for his wife, he sent them away and called for an angel to guard the great tree of life. For God knows what's best, and God knows what's right. His truth will forever last. If anyone tells you otherwise, well, that's a lie, like that snake in the grass. Did you hear that last line, boys and girls? For God knows what's best, and God knows what's right. Because in chapter 2 of Genesis, in verse 15, God says he's given the Garden of Eden, the world that he created, for Adam and Eve to look after, to tend to it, to make it sure that it stays nice and healthy and well. And of course that didn't happen, did it? Because Adam and Eve disobeyed what God said. I wonder, boys and girls, if you've ever been sent a parcel. Have you ever had a parcel? Oh, I've got a parcel here. Oh, can you see? It shouldn't really have been thrown at me like that because it says, handle with care. It says fragile. I've got to handle this thing, this gift I've been given, with care so I don't break what's inside. And God gave Adam and Eve the whole world to look after. And before they did the wrong thing, they looked after it and everything was good. But since then, Adam and Eve, you and me, we haven't always done the right thing and we haven't always looked after our world. But God wanted us to look after the wonderful world he created. So why don't we try really hard this week to do just that?
Here we go now.
Oh, hello. You caught me during today's experiment. Now, today we were looking at the wonders of the universe, And what better to explore the wonders of the universe than building a rocket? Now, as you can see, I've already got 3 stands here, and all I've got to do is build the 4th one. There we go, stands up perfectly. Now what we've got to do is fill it with vinegar. Now make sure that the vinegar goes up to about half of the bottle. Like that. Now for this experiment you will need a bottle, 4 pencils, some sellotape, and if you want to decorate your rocket, I haven't done here, but if you want to decorate your rocket, you also need some white vinegar, and now the magic ingredient, bicarbonate of soda. Now, before I put in the bicarbonate of soda, it is important to know that you wear protective clothing, some goggles, and make sure you do it outside with your parents' permission and with your parents' support. Okay, so now, I'm going to put it in. Some bicarbonate of soda. That's good.
Three, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Wonder World. Isn't it so great to be together? And I am so excited because we're about to sing about the wonderful world God created. So hey, why don't you stand and join with me? It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With whales and snails and fingernails and creatures of all kinds. His handiworks around us, all plain to see. From outer space to the nose sat on my face, he made it all. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With trees and seas and gravity and wonders of all kinds. His handiworks around us, all plain for us to see. He's one who cares, so he even counts the hairs upon my head. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an this totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the one who gave it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Wonderful!
Hey boys and girls, it's Ringo here. I'm still around behind the scenes. I hope you're enjoying learning about this wonderful world God has made and singing that amazing song. We're going to sing it every week so you get to know it really, really well. Anyway, it's time to go now, but don't forget to really look after the wonderful world God has made for us this week. See you next time. Bye!